was a good black boy, master.
So you ever heard anything about like the black fatigue movement, the trend that's happening right now?
Is it when you're tired of being black?
It's when other races are tired of black people, or
Oh.
black people are tired of black people, but mainly which black people, if you had to guess?
You know that one dude that like was like, he's like on Instagram and he's talking like this, and he's like, "You guys couldn't get my job if you wanted to, if you tried." And the comments was like, "Is you Batman or something?" That dude, like that.
So no, it's actually that he would probably be the one that would have something against these black people, but it's basically the ghettos, the sexy reds of the black.
Yeah,
universe.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He had black fatigue.
Okay, yeah, the black
Right.
cinematic universe, the sexy reds, the
Retired
Ice
Sexy
Spice,
Red.
all them, all those
Retired
that
Ice
genre
Spice.
of black, like that Chris Rock. Is it Chris Rock?
This is terrible. Yeah, I hate that Chris Rock line. I'm
That
so
Chris
glad
Rock
you
line?
mentioned
Yeah, that.
But go ahead and continue. Since we're here,
Okay,
like I hated it. Like that's the only reason I'll never see Chris Rock. Ever.
let's lock in on the videos real quick, and we got some different sides to it, and we'll see what we can ponder from.
I want to be on the right side. Uh-oh.
I'm scrolling on TikTok, minding my own business, just getting lost in the videos, and a white woman pops up in my algorithm and it's titled Black Fatigue, and I'm like, this should be interesting. Basically, in her video, she's calling out the black community for different ignorant things that we do. And it's not just her. I've seen a lot of white people on this app kind of come out. It's almost like, raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by Regina George type of videos. The videos that I've personally seen is not racism. It's accountability. It's one of those to where they are tired. They are fed up to where they have opened their camera and they start confessing the things that agitate them about the black community.
Why is racism coming back? More buzzwords to justify it. The newest one is black fatigue. Before that, it was DEI. You understand there's never anything good enough for these races, right? Black fatigue is actually a book on how racism erodes the mind, body, and spirit and explores systemic racism and its effect on black people. These racists aren't even smart enough to know the definitions of the words they're using, such as DEI.
There's a subgroup within the black community so attached to the past that they treat progress like betrayal. And if your healing threatens their identity, you become the enemy before they even question the wound. They idolize degradation, offended by everything, ashamed of nothing, and proud to live behind the stereotype meant to dehumanize them. And anyone who refuses to scream pain or echo their script becomes a target.
From your understanding of what black fatigue is, it's basically, like I said, black people. It's really a mix of everybody getting upset at the specific genre of black people who they feel brings down the quality of the race. Give me your take.
I think it's all
Back up.
I would like to say that formally that this is all stupid. I'm just trying to comprehend like this. I don't like the concept of genres of blacks.
Yeah.
So I'm already off. I'm off the boat, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. No, but I'm already off the boat because I'm not getting it. I'm not. Shut up. I'm not getting with genres of black. So
Yeah. You don't think we got different genres? Or you don't agree with the different genres?
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that concept.
But you think it's true?
Nah. I think just some of us are a little bit more educated than others. I feel like we differentiate ourselves so much, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's really another way of saying the good blacks and the bad blacks.
Yeah.
It really is. There's no other way to say it. You're just trying to change, like, okay, let's say genre. Okay, let's say type. Okay, let's say N-words and black people. Like, we're trying to make it funny, trying to do all this stuff, but we don't really declassify like poor whites and rich whites. Like, white is white. Just some of them have more money and some of them have less money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we say the trailer trash.
Yeah, we say that more than them though.
You got the rich white folk,
but we say that more than them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, white people, but white people
we say that more than the white people. White people don't be like, oh, trailer trash.
I will say Dave Chappelle did have that joke. It's one person, but
no, we're not saying we, us as black people, we address that more than the white people do. I'm saying we say trailer trash.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that Dave Chappelle was talking about how he went to a cocktail party and the white people called him that. That could just be the joke.
Oh, could be
calling just one person.
Could call him one person.
I 100%
So
believe.
Dave Chappelle did a joke saying that white people calling another white person trailer trash.
Yeah, like rich white folk calling the trailer trash.
Oh, okay.
Basically. So obviously that's one person, like I said. But I really do think that's like a common factor within like all races. So here's the thing: what I feel about genres of black people, I feel like that's necessary in order to cure the
So
black
you believe in
community.
segregation?
Not segregation, but
Nah,
differentiation.
nah.
I believe in differentiation.
Don't back
for
up
sure.
now.
No, I didn't back up. I'm still
You
going
backing up.
forward.
You backing up.
I'm up in that thing.
Segregation.
Nah. You trying to back up? I'm in that thing, Des.
Okay. Can you get out of that thing first of all?
Nah, I'm staying.
I prefer when you get out.
It's warm.
No, I prefer when you leave that thing. I'm not comfortable.
No, so there's segregation and differentiation. We can be in the same room. We can chill. I'm not gonna lie. That genre of sexy red black people, they funny sometimes.
Mhm.
But when you come in at 7 a.m. talking about some good, not good morning. What they be saying? What they be saying at 7 a.m.?
I don't know.
Best friend.
Oh, they don't say that no more, bro.
Nah.
That's not a thing no more.
But yeah, so I believe in the differentiation. Differentiation. Des.
What is the difference, Thomas?
Des. Between what? Between
Segregation and differentiation.
Okay,
Because
so
you're saying
segregation
because
is
I'm going to make you drink. I'm not gonna. You could drink out of my same water fountain.
Yes, that brings it to racism. You're gassing it. Listen, wait.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll let you talk yourself in the hole.
Let it go live. Can you let it? Segregation. Gotta explain this. Segregation is the willful act of separating a group. Physically separating a group.
Not physically.
Yes, physically.
It does not require physically.
Yes, it does. Segregation is yes, it does. It does. Then differentiation is being able to go, that is that type of person, and that is that type of person. That's how we know. That person
You're
over there
correct.
looks like he's doing some shady.
Actually, you're correct. You're defining classification.
Sure.
I'm telling you, but you could continue.
Sure. Classification.
Okay.
All right. So I just stepped into his frame. He's about to kill me with something that.
No, I'm going to let you continue
Okay.
explaining.
So
Because you're right, segregation is physical.
I feel like
You're defining classification.
So I feel like classification is giving it like giving a name to it, right?
Yeah.
So differentiation is just seeing it and understanding that it's different. Where classification is I'm giving it a name. I'm giving them.
I just feel like differentiation is like subconscious. It's subconscious classification. Whereas it's like classification is like outward.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
So you believe in classification?
I believe it. So the reason why do we believe in that? It is very, very important in a society, in a community, in a country that you point out the people who are doing things that are not conducive to a good society. So remember the Galaxy Gas? Remember Galaxy Gas? Brief stint. They probably is still doing it in Atlanta, but like brief stint. Immediately, we were like, why are you doing whippets? You're 16. Why are you bringing Galaxy Glass into your third period class? It's important to point that stuff out. It's important to point out.
Eating the
Tide Pods. It's important to point all that stuff out.
No, this is good stuff. I agree with you so far. Okay, I'm with you. I'm walking with you.
And that's how like I said, that's how we curtail that behavior so people can start doing the right thing.
Okay.
Anybody against that?
So far what you said, we didn't get to why we believe in classification.
Okay.
You just said why you believe in acknowledging people's wrong behaviors. No disagreements there.
Okay, so why do I believe in classification? I feel like I kind of...
No, like if I see X group of people doing X thing,
yeah,
I agree. Saying that's dumb. Everybody who does X thing should stop doing it. Everybody who Sexy Red was stupid for showing up to that school smelling like weed and then posting, talking bad about the principal, about how you make more than the principal, disrespecting that principal who is forging the minds of the next generation and influencing the kids to now not respect that principal and all the adults to not respect that principal just because you made your money in a different way. That was stupid, and anybody who agrees with her is stupid and not conducive to a good society. I agree.
Right.
But I can say that without having to classify Sexy Red and her people to become those people.
Okay.
Because just because she did that thing doesn't mean she needs to become one of those blacks.
One of those blacks. Okay. What about one of those people, that group? Because
for what though?
There's still like we got not Lil Baby. What's her name? Bad Baby. We got Bad Baby.
Okay.
Same brand.
Caucasian. Okay.
Same brand. Different race. So that type of person.
But why? What do we gain from classification? Because I get, like I said, I'm with you on the saying that was dumb.
Yeah.
But why does it have to classify that?
I don't know how to say the actual word, but what is the word? I don't know how to pronounce it. Ostracization?
Yeah.
Ostracizing them.
Yeah. Okay.
Ostracizing them. That back when back when in the tribal days, right? Native Americans back in Africa, they seen that somebody in the tribe was, let's say, stealing food. Let's say, giving food to a different tribe, or practicing some type of like bad practice that they not messing with. They praying to the wrong God.
Right.
At that point, it's like, all right, we get the leaders together. He gone. All right. We have the boundaries. We have the list. We all know the list. You knew it because we told you when you were really, really young. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
But that's even in the Bible.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's even in the Bible, the way to run the church. So I'm with you. Still don't get how we generalize in a group of people. We still ain't got there yet.
Dad. All right. So.
Because when you define classification, you know where they classify people? Race. Race was our primary form of classification.
Yeah.
That's what got us here in the first place. You saying let's classify even more. Because you know what? I wanna be accepted by the white folks. All right. I wanna be accepted by y'all. But just some of us we all can't go. These girls over here.
Pause.
They can't come. And I know. But me, I's a good black boy. I promise, I's a good black boy, master. I know they can't come. They can't come because she be stealing. And she was smoking. She was smoking the devil's lettuce. But I's a good black boy, master. How he is. I even follow Candace Owens. I just don't get classification. It was race, like I said.
So the Bible says.
The Hutus and the Tutsis.
Word.
Classification. What the Bible say?
The Bible
Everybody
said,
that come from the four corners of the earth.
No. What Jesus said. What did Jesus say he was here to bring? What did he come here to bring?
He came to bring salvation. He came to bring. Can you just quote?
He came to bring the sword. He came to bring the sword, Des. He came to separate who? Mother and daughter, father and son, cousin and nephew, son and that weird uncle that be trying to get you in the closet. He came to separate. Now, tell me if I'm misinterpreting it, because there's definitely a difference between the folks that just like can't accept Christ and their heart is hardened versus the ones that understand it. Because you can't say that there's no difference between these type of people. We got 2819 people, and then we got I'm at Dre's nightclub every other weekend type people trying to get in with my bubble skirt on.
I'm lost, nephew.
Ah!
So Jesus came to separate people?
Yes, he did.
Separate who? Because you said mother and daughter.
He came. Let's use the right term.
Okay.
Divide.
He came to divide what?
He came to divide his people. He came to divide. So now we're talking about.
Can we pull up the scriptures since you quoting the Bible?
Frick.
Because I don't like when people misquote my Jesus.
Okay. If I'm misquoting, I apologize. Listen, my heart is always open to correction.
Okay.
All right. The Bible also says iron
sharpens iron.
Yeah. Iron. I thought it was a different metal.
So as one sharpens another. Yeah.
Jesus said, he said this. He said these.
Don't assume that I came to bring peace on the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword.
Right? Yeah. For I came to turn a man against his father, a daughter against a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies will be the members of his household. The one who loves a father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. The one who loves a son and daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
So where did you read this?
Where did I read it? This is one of them scriptures that be in my heart.
Oh, yeah. Read the King James.
Frick,
I hate to be that dude. Like I'm never going to like try to disrespect the Bible.
Yeah.
I just want you to read that. The part about loving your mother and father more.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
This is speaking that. Yeah. Okay. So I got my understanding. So now can you repeat what you just said?
All right.
With this understanding?
All right, my bad.
I'm now open again to hear what you have to say, knowing what Jesus said.
Okay. Rewind.
Go back. So Jesus
came to bring a sword
and to do what?
And divide everybody.
No.
The people.
No.
Okay. All right.
He never said divide. So he said he came to bring a sword.
To bring a sword.
Right.
Wait, am I tripping?
So what are we?
Am I putting my own words? Am I putting words in Jesus' mouth?
Yeah, this is called eisegesis.
Don't assume that I came to bring peace on the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I came to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother, and a man's enemies will be the members.
So what does that mean he came to do?
Okay. in the most literal terms, he went to separate people in the family.
No.
Or wait.
Because
he keeps it. All right. He said that. All right. To turn against. That's how I'm saying what I interpret.
yeah.
So to turn each other against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
But why?
From what you now. Right,
because the first commandment because the first commandment with the promise was what?
Say again.
The first commandment with the promise was what? To honor your mother and your father. That was the first commandment with the promise. Honor your father and your mother so your days can be long. It's a promise. Okay? If that's the case, and God is promising long life for honoring your parents, why would he literally come to divide your household up?
Okay.
Should a man not have control over his house?
A man should.
So obviously there's something we're missing there.
Okay.
We can't just look and be like,
yeah, I can see that.
Jesus came to mess us up. Yeah. Because you're missing everything else the Bible stands for.
Okay.
So there's obviously something there. It's telling us that Jesus came to bring a message that twists hearts around.
Okay.
Because if I start living different, if my whole family smoke and I start living different, I start saying that just don't sit right with me. Go smoke with us. No, I don't do that no more. Jesus, it don't sit right with the Holy Ghost to me. Oh, so you just too good for us now. That's the division.
The concept.
That's the division.
Okay.
That's where the sword came to divide that.
So
but
I was on the right track, but like,
I mean, I guess
with different interpretations.
I guess I just feel like it's a stretch.
So listen,
okay, go ahead. I'll let you get there, bro. Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time, G. Take your time. Talk your stuff. I'm walking with you. You try it. You try it. I'm trying to let you get there, bro.
Lock in.
I'm trying to let you get there. Go ahead.
So what you're saying is is that Jesus came to differentiate. Wait. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I said that with my own mouth and tongue.
This is actually so crazy. You're literally, you know the last time that I feel like these words were said?
What?
I'm not even being funny.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny.
Please don't say that crazy.
I feel like the last time somebody used the Bible to speak like this was to justify slavery.
No!
I'm so for real.
Don't do that to me right now. Please.
Like I'm being so for real.
Listen. So I'm not talking about the person. When I say the differentiation and we talk about the classifications, we're talking about the morals and the values that the whole person holds. If you act like that in public, you obviously hold different values than me.
100%.
Boom.
So what should happen to them? They should go to jail?
No, they need to be propagandized, institutionalized.
Oh, you know who else does that? Kim Jong-un.
Listen, Dez.
What?
Not from the top down, Dez.
So from the where?
From the disciples. From the disciples making disciples.
Oh, so we need to bully them.
Not bully.
So you're saying bring back bullying.
Not bully.
So you're saying bring back what?
Not bullying.
Shaming.
Well, you ain't say all that.
Okay.
All right. You're putting words in my mouth.
I'm just trying to ask.
Now, old Thomas would say, yes, bring back shaming.
Okay. They say that a lot on Instagram.
There is no yeah, the comments be funny. But there is no condemnation. Ooh, one day I'll get good with my Bible. Ooh, one day I'll get. That would have been hard if I would have finished that line. Des, you know I'd be reading. Listen, there's no condemnation in Christ Jesus. That's the
okay.
Is that what I'm saying? Okay,
yes.
There's no condemnation. Okay, bet. So we don't want to shame. We don't want to shame.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is keep making disciples and make disciples and make disciples.
Right.
To do a domino effect that somehow get to those people.
Right. That's basis of Matthew 28:19. Come on.
Right.
The Great Commission. I get it.
And a part of that.
Make disciples.
And a part of that is propaganda. Like a mug. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I am wrong.
But what is telling you that you're wrong ever done for any of us?
You know, for me, it helps me. There's stuff I
in like what 3 years when you look back and be like, oh, he was
right. I'm sorry. Is that win not a win? Is a win not a win?
Just go ahead and continue about your propaganda.
My thing is like God made trees back in the beginning, and now it's still giving us oxygen nowadays. Like, what do you want from me? A win is a win.
So you just compare your ideas to trees? I'm just trying to figure out when you're going to get to the point of segregation is okay.
Not segregation! man. All right, forget this topic, man. We've been on this for too long.
I agree that it is an issue, though, that, like, there are black people that's really, like, embarrassing me, dog. I agree that that's an issue. Like, I'm not, like, when we say with the acknowledging, hating the sin, but not the sinner, like, I feel that. That's how I feel, you know? So I do agree it's an issue. I'm not unabreast to that, you know? But, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a solution to just look at them and differentiate them. Yeah. I don't feel like it's a solution to classify the groups. So with the differentiation, like, can I say that the sexy red thing with her going to that school with the principal was nonsense? 100%. It was nonsense. It was crap. Like, that was stupid. Ice Spice putting that 16-year-old in her music video. She knew she was 16. Ayla, whatever that girl name is, the girl that was twerking. She's famous, like, and she's known. People, they literally objectify her, and it's like Ice Spice is like, good girl, like, you're walking in my steps. Like, it's demonic. Like, that stuff's demonic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Okay, we got this last video.
We got this last video. We'll leave it off with this, and then we'll move on.
Part of why the civil rights movement has been so successful, and part of why those who have come after in terms of our leadership have been able to maintain a presence, is that black people have always had a certain amount of moral currency that we have been using. And let me be the first to tell you, that's used up. White America has been watching us act like fools for a long enough time where any sympathy they may have had to our plight is completely gone. Now, forget hating black people or not hating black people. They just don't care. You can't be the proud, noble fighter when every single time someone sees a person that looks like you on television, they're acting like a damn fool. How would they know? How would they know you're not a damn fool?